Hi, I'm Cintron. I'm a senior here at TERRA, here to talk about a very important topic to me and a topic that more people should be aware of, autism, or more formally known as ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder nowadays. For those of you who don't know, April 1st is not only the day where you mess and you prank with your friends.
Hey, you dropped your glasses.
Oh, I did? Very funny, I'm wearing them. It's not only a day where you prank your friends, but it's also the beginning of National Autism Awareness Month, the month of April. So those, I ask, what do they know about autism? Many people don't actually respond with anything more than just basic stereotypes. I'm here because I want to talk about it in decent length to spread some awareness. It's a topic that has been rising up in relevance for the past few years, a lot. So what is ASD? It is classified as a neurological developmental disorder, or in layman's terms, it directly impacts brain development. It is typically noticed by parents or caretakers or whomever, and diagnosed by doctors for people who have it around the age of 2 to 3. They're a toddler. You should know what types of behaviors they express more often. These include repetitive types of behaviors and social and communication interaction. Now, regarding the repetitive behaviors, these typically include repeating the same behavior a lot, like this or whatever, or having very unusual behaviors. What they're doing, like movements and gestures, doesn't really tend to match what they're actually saying. It could also include them having a really focused interest or an lasting obsession over certain topics or things. And regarding these social and communication problems, the behaviors, they typically result somewhere along the lines of making very little to inconsistent eye contact. They tend to not notice when everyone's lost interest when they're talking about a favorite topic.
Hey, you've been talking about this for a while. Can you move on?
No. They fail to understand how people are feeling, like their point of view on things. They have a lot of trouble with the back and forth of conversations, and they tend to respond in very unusual ways to anger, distress, or affection.
Hey, Eric. I love you.
Affection, what? Oh, yeah, anyway. So, and another interesting fact is there are actually 4 times as many boys with it than girls. Genetic disorders are actually common in the genes of people with it, which can also stem to result in stuff like Down syndrome or many other types of disorders that are similar in classification. There are many more, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna keep to that. Think of all these bad things that come with disorders, right? But ASD actually has plenty of good characteristics that are also very common, including they're very attentive to detail, and they can notice things that most people wouldn't even think to notice, that are just very small and seemingly insignificant. They tend to excel at science, music, art, or math. Try asking them, oh, what's 96 times 7? If you don't already have a calculator out, and that's what they're strong in, they're gonna beat you to it. Oh, it's 672, by the way.
How'd you do that?
Dude, you got your calculator in your bag. Faster. Now that you know more about it, you can look up more, what do you do with the information? Is knowing enough? Knowing is enough. Because say you have a child, or your friend has a child, that ends up getting diagnosed with it. What would you do? There's plenty of services out there to help children with it, but hey, in the end, it has to be you to make the decision what to do and how to do it. And sometimes a little bit of awareness and knowledge can be a great first step in the right direction. I really hope I taught some people some things. I really hope some people walk away with this and want to know more. There's plenty of websites. autismspeaks.org is one of them. There's others. I highly recommend looking up more. And thank you for having me.